OpenAI dropped a research agent that could apparently cure cancer. Probably an over-exaggeration, but this guy has an MD by his name, so I heavily believe him without doing any more DD than that. But he said he asked Deep Research to assist him on 2 cancer cases earlier today. One was within his area of expertise, and the other one was slightly outside it. Both reports were simply impeccable, like something only a specialist MD could write. That's the reason I said this is a game changer. Another tweet from Siki Chen said, he's only a day in so far, but OpenAI's Deep Research in O3 is exceeding the value of the 150K I am paying a private research team to research craniopharyngioma treatments for my daughter. I'm seeing a lot of reputable sources talk about how good of a research agent that OpenAI just dropped. And apparently it shits on Gemini. So I did some testing myself. I was very curious on how DMT might not just be a hallucinogen, but a portal to another realm. I asked you some follow-up questions, like are you looking for scientific perspective, reports, philosophical interpretations, or a mix of these? I wanted all of them. I said all of the above. So he goes, great, I'll explore the idea of DMT, not just a hallucinogen, but potentially a portal to another realm from multiple perspectives. And in 4 minutes, he ended up researching 18 different sources, which you could find linked here. He read and searched, and gave me this very detailed report talking about DMT, the brain, near-death parallels, going very in, sourcing everything as he wrote it. And the most interesting part about Deep Research that I find fascinating, especially when you combine it with a model like O3 Mini High, is its ability to gain data from multiple different sources, multiple different papers, and piece them together. It's a very, very powerful aspect of a research agent, especially a research agent that could source things. Went through this long report, and I was very pleased with what I read. It was everything I've been researching the last 2 years, all coming together in one paper that just answered everything. And the conclusion it came up with was, is DMT just a drug producing internal hallucinations, or is it more like a key that unlocks doors to hidden parts of reality? The perspectives we explored suggest it might be both. So I do think this entire research report it put me through was very, very insightful, and just this ability to weave together different sources and give back to me something that was very... Then I asked Google Gemini Deep Research to do the same thing for me, and he just goes, yeah, I can't help you with that request. So already a big difference between OpenAI's Deep Research agent and Gemini Advance's Deep Research agent. Oh my god. So I asked, right, the best meal I've ever had in Japan was a $5 beef bowl in the Tokyo Skytree Mall. I think maybe the 6th floor, I'm not sure. Please help me find the name or the picture of the place it came from. O3 Mini High Deep Research first starts by asking me questions. Do you remember the approximate year, the date, specific features, did it belong to a well-known chain, etc.? I gave it the best information I had. It took him 5 minutes. He went through 29 different sources. He goes, got it. I'll track the name and possibly a picture of the beef bowl. Focus on places on the upper floors with self-order kiosks and independent field with a fried egg top, and get back to you with my findings soon. He goes, likely match, Ibisu Yakiniku Champion, Tokyo Solomachi Food Court. This might have been it. You order at a stall and receive a buzzer. If I search this up, if it gives me a picture. Oh, that was the best thing I've ever eaten, bro. No way it found the exact beef bowl I was looking for. I asked Google Gemini Deep Research to find me the beef bowl with the exact same prompt. He does a research thing. It makes me a story. It doesn't even tell me like what the he didn't even mention the restaurant here. Doesn't even look through it. Doesn't even find it. Wow. And he researched 157 websites just to not give me back the answer. So whatever magical being that ChatGPT put into the Deep Research agent is very advanced. There's definitely some breakthroughs they made on the back end, especially when it comes to combining it with their model O3 Mini High, which is a very smart model. The last thing that I saw from McKay is that you could... So he said a great use case for OpenAI Deep Research is a one-stop daily news report, prompted with general rules, personal bio, interest, preferred sources, and he gives a full prompt below. So I went ahead and I tried this source for myself, filling it in with information about me, my interest in the crypto space. I don't know anything that's going on with the tariffs today and how it's affecting markets. I don't know why it's important. I don't know why people are freaking out. All I know is Bitcoin bounced back up. But I typed it in, and before I compile your daily briefing, I'd like to clarify a couple things. For AI news, do you want coverage on AI policy, company developments, research breakthroughs, or all of the above? Anything about it? He's gonna go deep research for me. We did research in 6 minutes and went through 19 different sources to give back to me the news report of today. So here's a daily news briefing. Talked about AI developments, which just talks about China's DeepSeek breakthroughs, talks about company developments and OpenAI Stargate Fund. Talked about the broader market insight. Talked about how the crypto market also experienced turbulence. Talked about how our market dropped from 3.7 trill to 3.22 trill, a loss of about 500 billion over this weekend. But major crypto prices Monday, today, stabilized as dip buyers stepped in and clarity on the tariff rollout emerged. More detailed explanation of the tariffs that I don't know anything about. The United States has unveiled sweeping new import tariffs targeting its largest trading partners. Effective this week, the administration is imposing a 25% tariffs on most goods from Canada and Mexico, as well as a 10% tariff on all imports from China. President Trump's words, the tariffs are a response to unfair trade practices and are designed to protect American industries and workers from foreign competition. Why is the U.S. influence? So what are the benefits of doing this? The administration argues that these tariffs will ultimately benefit the U.S. economy by correcting long-standing imbalances. First, they expect higher duties to encourage consumers and companies to buy American, which could stimulate domestic manufacturing and job growth by making imported goods relatively more expensive. Sounds kind of retarded. So Canada shot a tariff back, a dollar-for-dollar countermeasure intended to pressure Washington to reconsider. Mexico's president also vowed to retaliate. Meanwhile, China condemned the U.S. move as protectionism. Beijing plans to file a complaint with the World Trade Organization and hinted at additional countermeasures of its own. So everyone is not liking this trade. Investors flock to safe havens like gold, which briefly hit record highs on fear of a trade war. Economists foresee a lose-lose scenario, slower growth, higher inflation, and damaged diplomatic relations. Businesses are pleading for clarity, and allies are urging to return to dialogue over unilateral action. Damn. So it doesn't sound good. It does not sound good at all. In the words of a very intelligent reasoning agent who is searching up all of these sources. But I hope that covers kind of a different variety of topics that deep research excels at. In my opinion, just making this video and messing with 3 different things, it is astonishing. And OpenAI is going to be releasing more agents that continue to dominate the market in this case. Crazy times. This is only the start. We are heading into a rapid takeoff scenario. So keep learning, stay curious, and keep learning AI so you could use these super smart models to your advantage. It's genuinely a superpower.